I obviously wanted to make the roster, but I knew that there were players on it that were better than me, and I don't ever want to be this close and not make it again.
When I was younger, I used to dump sugar on my strawberries.
I know, same. Like, and not when I was that young, like 5 years ago, probably. all the schools I was looking at were like pretty far from home. And just as soon as I went to UCLA, the same as Abby, I was like, this is where I want to go. The girls were like just so welcoming. The campus is beautiful.
The girls, the coach, like obviously being in LA was like amazing, and the soccer was really good.
Now there's like 6 or 7 of us that play in the league now, so our class was like really talented and good, and we kind of knew that going in that we were gonna like have a really good team, and then we ended up winning the national championship our junior year.
So me and Sam won the first ever women's soccer national championship with UCLA at Wake Med, and that's our home stadium now. So it's like a complete full circle. It's so awesome. And then we've been playing together. Me and Sam have been playing together for like 9 years.
Because UCLA we started in 2011 in the fall, and now it's
me ever.
2019. The team is so close and we get along really well, and I think that's why we have such good chemistry on the field. And a lot of us have been playing together for, was our fifth year. We have like a good core group.
Yeah. North Carolina has brought like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 fans a game, which is like amazing. And at Wake Med, you know, you can only hold like 10,000 people in the stadium. So, you know, it feels like it's a big capacity, and there's like,
it's like an intimate
energetic,
crowd.
very intimate.
It just feels like not a job. It feels like we're just doing it for fun sometimes. And I think that's like one of my favorite things about the group is that they're all my friends, and going to work doesn't feel like work at all. It's just like so enjoyable.
Yeah.
Thank you. I grew up with my older sister who's like 2 years older than me, and she played soccer too. And I always say that I think that her success in soccer kind of validated my own dreams, and she kind of got called into the national team before me, and it made me be like, oh wow, this is actually possible. I actually might be able to do this. She definitely pushed me. She pushed me in so many ways, and I'm so grateful for our relationship because it definitely is the main reason why I have made it to this level at all.
You get your first cap, you subbed in with your sister.
Yeah, see, Abby, you told it for me. Subbed in at the same time, and I went on the field, and there's this picture of us subbing in together from behind, and it says Mewis, Mewis.
Thinking about me and Sam's journey, I think that you need someone like that, you know, someone so significant in your life that, you know, has been there through the ups and downs and is like your #1 fan. My mom would always just be the first one to like instill any confidence and self-belief, and like I know it's so cliche to be like she, you know, #1 fan, but she like literally is my #1 fan, and realize how good I can become.
You have to be confident in the sense that like you're your own biggest fan, and you can stand up and be like, I deserve to be here, but then you also have to have that itch to get better that's constant, so you're also your own biggest critic. We were really fortunate to grow up at a time where like the 99ers were winning the World Cup, and we saw women doing exactly what we wanted to do. How we owe so much to them, and even the women who came before them, who started the team, and who played for no money, and who they wore men's uniforms. And looking back at like the past 30 years and just seeing how far the group has come and how we're advocating for ourselves now, it's so cool and it's so empowering to imagine that we might have a positive impact on the next generation.
It's just so cool to be able to like be associated with being a trailblazer or like pushing boundaries, and yeah, I think that this is like especially a really cool time like for women's empowerment and for, you know, women in sport.
When I used to go to professional soccer games, and the power of like getting to meet someone and get their autograph. And I remember that feeling of getting that. And I think it's so cool that I have the opportunity to give that to someone else every time we play.
My second year in the league around, and I was starting every game and I felt like I was playing well, but so just kind of waiting for that call up, and like at some point just kind of wondering, you know, if it would ever happen, and you know, if I was even good enough to ever have that be a possibility.
And then when you got called in, you made the most of it, and you've literally never missed a camp since. So I think that's a huge testament to kind of going through this time where you were like questioning yourself into taking your opportunity and just really grabbing it. In 2016, there was a big world tournament that year, and I ended up being an alternate, and I got to travel with the team, but I wasn't on the roster, and if they had medaled, I wouldn't have gotten one. I wouldn't change it because I think it has actually been one of the things that has taught me the most. It also was kind of this big moment for me that I was like, I don't ever want to be this close and not make it again.
Trusting the process and just, you know, working hard at what I need to work on, and you know, believing in myself and just being patient. And I think all of those things really helped in trying to, you know, be ready for hopefully, you know, the call. You know, I feel like in a sense that you like kind of trailblazed this path, and like someone that I hold so close to my heart and someone that means so much to me, you know, was being successful and doing so well.
We're gonna have like moments where it's going really well and going fast and we feel like we're climbing all the way to the top, and moments where we are just dead stop or even slide backwards, and there's gonna obviously be ups and downs, and the process is so important, like being present where you are and just like trusting that what you've done to commit to what you want is gonna be enough and it's gonna get you there.